So in this video we'll see how to do the Kruskal Wallis test. Let us first see the dataset. We have groups, 4 different groups here, and we have also encoded the groups into 1, 2, 3, 4, which is useful in many older versions of SPSS. We have also ages of these groups, and we want to see if there are any significant differences between these groups. So we can do the test in 2 ways. First, non-parametric test and legacy dialogues, which is the most common way to do the Kruskal Wallis test, and we'll select the k independent samples from legacy dialog, and we can see that in the windows the groups coded is here and the age is here, not the actual groups. So sometimes in the older versions you may not see the groups in this kind of test, so you need to encode them into 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that. So we'll select the groups coded into the grouping variables and the age into the test variable list, and we'll also select the grouping and range them. Since we have 4 different groups, we'll select the minimum as 1 and keep 4 in the maximum because we have 4 groups. And from the options we can select the descriptive and quartiles as well. Select continue and check for the Kruskal Wallis test. It is already checked here, and we'll press OK. So we can see the results in the output. We can see the test statistics is 8.761 and the degree of freedom is 3 and the significance is 0.033, which is below 0.05, and we can reject the null hypothesis in this scenario. The other way is to do the independent samples from the non-parametric test. We will select the independent samples, and from the fields we'll select the groups. We can see the groups here, the groups coded as well. For this time we will select the groups in the grouping variable and the age in the test field. And from the settings we can also see the customized test. We can customize which test we want to perform. We can also select from it here Kruskal Wallis One-Way-ANOVA, which is basically the ANOVA version, and we leave it automatically choose the test based on the data. Test options are here also. We can select the significance level and the confidence level as well. So we'll return to the fields, and everything is okay. We can run the test. So if we look at the output summary, we can see that the same significance level is given, which is 0.033 less than 0.05, which means we can reject the null hypothesis. In the summary it is already saying reject the null hypothesis. So this is how you can do the Kruskal Wallis test in SPSS. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, please do subscribe to my channel for another useful video. Thank you.